Donkey Kong, Mario Kart World, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Battlefield 6, Call of Duty. Quite a lot of people claim that games are too expensive nowadays, but is it really like that? Let's check this out. First of all, let's check out this chart I've made. On the left side, you'll see the consoles. Then you'll see if a game would have cost $30 6 months after console release, what would it cost now? And then also the same for $70. All of the numbers are compared to June 2025 because the Switch 2 was released in June. And if we sort the list from cheapest to most expensive, you'll see that the cheapest would be a Switch 2 game for $30. And the most expensive would be the NES game for $89.11. If you search the internet for game prices, especially old consoles, it's pretty hard to find good information. But from what I found, games did almost always cost the same. And this tells us that the games are pretty stable to inflation. You could buy a SNES game for $70 back in the days, and you can buy a Switch 2 game for $70 nowadays. So what makes people think games are expensive nowadays? Let's check out some more data. The statistics you'll see are from Statista and from Fred. I will show you 4 statistics. First of all, we will look at gas prices. Here you can see the retail price of regular gasoline in the United States from 1990 to 2024. It's in US dollars per gallon. In 1990, gas did cost $1.3 per gallon. In 2024, gas did cost $3.52 per gallon. That's an increase of about 170%. The next statistic shows average price for rice, white, long grain, uncooked. It's cost per pound. In 1990 you could buy a pound of rice for $0.5, and in 2023 it's $0.97. That's an increase of 94%. Now let's check out bread. Average price bread, white, pan. Cost per pound. In 1990 you could buy a pound of bread for $0.689, and in 2023 it is $1.888. That's an increase of about 174%. And now let's move on to the last statistic. Income. Here you can see the median household income in the United States from 1990 to 2023. In 1990, the median household income was $63,830. Divided by 12, that's $5,319.16. In 2023, the median household income was $80,610. Divided by 12, that's $6,717.5. So with that money, if you would buy a game for $70 in 1990, that would be 1.32% of your income. And in 2023, that would be 1.04% of your income. So games are actually cheaper. But what's the problem? The problem is everything else. Yes, games are cheaper, but $70 is a lot of money for me, for you. But that's not because games are more expensive. That's because everything else is more expensive. This was basically everything I wanted to tell you in this video. If I did calculate something wrong, if I tell you something wrong, let me know in the comments so I can correct that. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Goodbye.